right. All right, we are back, and we are going to wrap up the show. Just talk a little bit about the Mets and the rest of the teams in the NL wild card. Brian over there, our stat guy, has the schedule for the Mets. Let's hear it, Brian.
All right, so next they're going to be playing the Minnesota Twins, and after that it's the Atlanta Braves, Phillies, and then Miami, and then back to the Phillies, and then back to Miami, and then back to Phillies. So hopefully they should be able to wrap up that.
So we have 9 games
good.
against the Phillies
Yeah.
in the next, I don't know how many.
18 games.
Yeah.
About 18.
So
Yeah.
half of our games are with the Phillies.
Yeah.
So we have, let's say, 18 games left, and they face some of the worst teams in the major leagues.
Easily.
They should go 18-0 on paper.
Well, here.
But
And then if you look at St. Louis' schedule, I mean, they got, like I said before, San Fran for 4, Colorado. They got the Cubs again. Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. Then wait, what? They have one game with the Cubs, I believe, right? Oh no, they finish up. No, it's Chicago. It's Cubs, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh to finish it up. So obviously, Pittsburgh and Cubs are way tougher teams than we're gonna have to face.
yeah, even though Pittsburgh's not even that good, but they're better than the Phillies. They're better than the Marlins. I mean, Cincinnati's awful. They'll probably sweep that, but you never know. Those teams. That's what happens when towards the end of the season, those teams that are so bad, then they play their teams in their division. All they want to do is win, and especially if the Cardinals are on the brink of the playoffs, I'm pretty sure 100 wins or not, the Cubs are going to want to destroy the Cardinals just so they can't make the playoffs.
Because then if you look at this too, so San Francisco, like I said, St. Louis, then they got the Dodgers, San Diego, Colorado, and the Dodgers. I mean, that's if you're playing the Dodgers for 6 games.
That's 6. That could be 6 losses. I mean, you're not facing Kershaw 6 straight times. You're only going to face him, I mean, maybe twice out of those 6 games, but still, that's facing Kershaw. That's 2 losses, and with the Dodgers playing good, how good they're playing right now, they could get swept for those 6 games.
And this is my thing too, because I don't know what the exact number is, but San Francisco looks at that saying we got 6 games left for the Dodgers to win a division. I mean, I think every team. Like the Giants are still trying to win a division, where the Mets and Cardinals are just trying to get a wild card spot.
Yeah.
So you're looking at 2 teams that are, we're going to try to get that spot. It's much easier to get that spot. And then you're looking at a team like the Giants, who are going to be pulling all sorts of strings, busting their butt for those games against the Dodgers because they want them. You might even have guys going on short rest for that. But Bochy's, Bochy probably won't do that. But I do think the Mets are going to get I think there's going to be a 1-game playoff in Queens. I definitely do think that. I don't think St. Louis is – because you look at them, St. Louis only wins when there's something spectacular happening. I mean, the only reason they took a game from the Cubs is because Aledmys Diaz, comes off limping off the disabled list. It's a 2-run home run and they win. But, they're very – I don't think they're a deep team by any means. I don't think their starting pitching is good by any means. I think Martinez is your best guy. Wainwright's got the experience, but to me, the Mets are definitely the best team out of those 3. I do think we're better than the Giants.
Yeah, I agree with that. We're definitely better than the Giants, definitely better than the Cardinals. But the only thing about the Cardinals is if they do make the playoffs, they can make a run like that. They flip of the switch when they get in the playoffs. I don't know what it is with that organization. They get in the playoffs, and I guess they just love playing in late September, early October.
They got a coach who can manage both those teams. The difference in the Mets, Giants, and Cardinals is there's 2 coaches there who have won World Series, and there's 2 coaches there who know how to manage a game, manage a bullpen. And I do believe I'm a big supporter of Terry Collins. I loved him from the beginning, but I think the reason we lost World Series last year more or less was on his hands a little bit. Harvey shouldn't have came out for that 9th.
Nope.
He's just got to learn, don't go with your gut all the time, manage the game a little bit more.
Yeah, I can agree with that. All right, well, all we're going to have to do is wait and see. We will be back next week at Thursday at 5. We'll hopefully have a name by then. And we will see you later. You're listening to WICR.